Look, this topic is called social media equals false connection and significance. And this topic kind of came to mind after having a conversation yesterday with a friend of mine and also a past client who were kind of talking along, and a consistent contributing factor to some of the issues that were happening in her life right now was social media. Now, if you think about it, we now live in a day where we are hyper connected. Literally, the internet has gone from this slow, stale thing that was like dial-up, fucking, like fucking, what's that noise? And then like now we've got like this fiber that is super, super fast. The world and technology has evolved. They've gotten faster. And also at the same time, our expectation and level, our threshold for satisfaction has also gone up and up. Now, the problem with that is that, like, for example, like if we don't have a page load within like fucking 2 to 3 seconds, when you become upset and get annoyed and we're like press and refresh the browser, and then we're like, fuck this shit, so we exit the browser and we're like, that was fucking bullshit. We've got no fucking patience. And the problem with this is, on so many fucking levels, and literally, you know, relationships is a big thing that's affected by this lack of patience. That's once again something that's happened as we become more accustomed and more expectant on things happening like that. And I just dropped my thing and pick it up. But you know, this whole social media and false significance and false connection is a really big fucking problem. Think about this. If your self-esteem and your self-worth is intimately coupled and connected with the amount of likes, shares, and comments that you get, then there's a significant problem. I repeat that so it can really sink in. If your self-esteem and your self-worth is intimately coupled and linked to the amount of shares, likes, and comments that you get, there's a significant fucking problem. But think about this. How many people are in that boat right now? How many people do you know that literally are always checking their fucking phone to see how many likes they got on that picture that they posted in their bikini? Oh my God, I'm looking so good and my tits are pushed up and I'm just pushing together and I'll get this angle here so I look absolutely perfect, and whoa, I've got 20 apps to make myself look even better. No wrinkles, I'll edit it and then I'll post it and I get all these likes. Extreme example, I know. But that is like literally the truth of the world that we live in today. And it's like, you know, imagine you got Bob and Sally, they go to sleep. And the first thing that Bob does when he wakes up in the morning, he's like, wakes up and he rolls over, grabs his phone, he's like, what's going on in social media land? Oh, yeah, it's lovely. Oh, fucking damn, mate, that's a fantastic meme. I'll fucking strike that one. And then Sally rolls over and she grabs her phone and she goes, how many likes did I get on my Instagram picture of my food from last night? Oh my God, 100 likes on that. Oh, there's a fantastic meal, I know. What the fuck? You've got two people right fucking next to each other in a relationship, and the first thing they do before connecting even with each other is they connect with their fucking phones. And this is a driving issue in any relationship. But so many people are getting their connection and their significance from social media. Now, let me ask you a fucking question. Do all those people on there that like, comment, and share on your shit know you better than your friends and your family and your spouse? Most often not. And I'm no fucking angel. I used to be wild, and it took me a long time to get out of my wild ways, and I'm definitely still no fucking angel today, but I'm a lot better than I used to fucking be. And, you know, for me, I one day woke up and I realized that I was doing exactly this fucking thing. Like, I would go out and I'd have lunch and I'd be like there sitting with a mate, and like instead of like chatting with him or her, who the fuck it was, I'd be like on my phone, checking shit, yeah, a little bit of conversation, but you know, I'd just be always just looking for the next thing and scrolling. And I thought, holy shit, Todd, this is a fucking bad habit. But how often does that happen? Like, you look out there, I go to dinner any day of the night, and any fucking another day, and I literally can see people sitting there and like, literally they're connecting with their phones instead of actually connecting with each other. So takeaways from this, because if you really think about it, I know that social media is a vehicle in and of itself just to get attention. If you think about it, social media in and of itself is just a vehicle for getting attention from fucking strangers. Yeah, you got friends on there, but you got a ton of strangers as well. So let's call it what it is. And like, I love to post shit because I like to share my thoughts and my opinions and all that kind of stuff. But like, the takeaway is this: when you start to let this thing that is social media or your fucking phone or whatever it might be, come between you and your actual real life relationships, i.e. friends, i.e. family, i.e. fucking, you're like actually like your partner, your spouse, that's when there's a problem. Because what's happened as we've become so accustomed to things happening fast and our patience has gone down, and like this world's, I guess, risen up around us where there's so many options and there's so much opportunity that when things get hard, instead of actually making it work, we just go, I'm gonna escape and go try another option. You know, this is the fucking problem we have today, and this is the issue of false significance and false connection. Because what we do is we go out there and we get this stuff through our phone, but it doesn't fix anything. In fact, if you really think about it, it can leave you fucking hollow. And if you're not there yet where you're still just absolutely driven by this false connection and false significance, then that's cool. But one day you'll wake up and you'll kind of be like, you know what? Maybe this isn't all that I thought it was. Maybe I don't need to post these pictures in this kind of way to get this attention from people I don't even fucking know. Maybe my self-worth and my self-esteem actually comes from inside, with who I am. And when you get that and you really do realize that, that's when it's game over. Because as long as your self-esteem and your self-worth is reliant on other people, you're always going to have up and down issues. You go from states of being high to states of being low. So I think it's time for everybody, including you watching this right now, to pull your self-esteem and your self-worth and everything that is you inside and let that be in here. Don't let that be dependent on social media or the amount of likes, shares, and comments that you get on posts. And when that happens, you'll actually be amazing more often than not. Anyway, social media and false significance and connection. Kill that shit.